Run, river, run, run through the hills. Run, river, run to the sea. Run, river, run to your place beneath the sun. Run, river, run over me.
Hi, this is Jan Lewis. Welcome to be my guest today. We have back, by popular demand, the Greenleaf Garden Club from Milford. And we have Teddy Weber, and she is the president of the Greenleaf Garden Club, and Hazel Schroeder, and Hazel is the corresponding secretary. Welcome, girls.
Thank you.
You have one thing right after another with this group coming up.
We do.
Tell me, what's been happening and what's going to be happening.
What's been happening?
What was a big event recently?
Actually, we've been doing things like, I'm interrupting here, but
That's okay.
the two of us were in Art and Bloom this year at the Museum of Fine Arts.
Right.
Ooh.
And so we did a design and we had a lot of fun with that.
We
And
did.
we represented the Greenleaf Garden Club.
Right.
And
Yeah, that was fun. That was different but fun, especially going down and seeing all the different interpretations of arrangements, interpreting
they were all done by
pictures
Garden
or
Club members.
sculptures in flowers.
Where does the Greenleaf Garden Club meet in Milford? Where are you meeting?
We meet at the Ruth Ann Bleakley Senior Center.
Okay.
Usually the third Monday at 7
At 7 at night.
at night.
That's not bad.
Right.
Is that on Bow Street?
That
Yes,
is on
North,
Bow
North
Street.
Bow Street.
B-O-W,
North
yeah.
Bow.
North
Yeah.
Bow Street. And if you kept going on that, wouldn't you run into the motor vehicles place up on the right?
Yeah, yeah, that would be a ways though.
Okay, that'd be a ways.
I mean,
Now,
yeah.
what have you got? Well, you've brought. What is this now? You have a plant sale coming up, right?
We're going to have a plant sale June 1st
Okay.
from 8 to 12 in the morning at Louisa Lake parking lot. We do this every year, but this year we're doing it later because May 18th, this Saturday, we're going to be in Celebrate Milford.
Oh, there's a Celebrate Milford Day coming up. I didn't know about
Yes.
this. What's that all about?
That has, well, it's sort of a town celebration for the Chamber of Commerce, run by, I believe, the Lions
No, I think it's run by.
or the Rotary.
The Rotary. Or the
Rotary.
No, I don't think it's Rotary.
No?
I think it's a group of citizens.
Sure. Yeah.
Citizens for Milford or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think they're the
okay.
ones. I may be wrong.
And so that's coming up now. Are you going to be participating in that, right?
Yes, we
Will you
are.
have a booth somewhere?
We'll have a booth.
It's
on
number
the common, or-
47.
Number 47 on the green where in back of Stacy School, Stacy Middle
Okay.
School.
All
So
right,
they call it the
Stacy.
town park.
The
What about
town
rain?
park.
What happens if it rains?
If it rains,
Is that
well,
Sunday?
last year they had it the day after Sunday, but they start off with a parade, like a community parade, and then they have all these booths set up and a beer garden and food booths set up on that town park
Yeah.
area, and then. At night, I believe they're going to have entertainment also.
That's a long day for you
yeah.
guys.
Well, we'll be there from 9 to 4.
Yes, we'll be there.
I know.
from-
I've been to fairs and participated, and it's a long time to sit, and you want to interact with so many people as they go by. People think it's not that tiring. It is. Craft
Right.
fairs, all kinds of fairs.
Yeah.
A lot of
It's a lot
work
of
goes
work.
into it. What
And
time do you have
carry
to be
everything
there?
in and take everything out is a big thing.
Yeah, and you got to be there early, right? To
Right.
set up.
Yeah.
Some people waltz in late. I've seen the directors of sales or flea markets, or not flea markets, craft fairs and this type of thing, really be angry because they've set it up for a certain time.
Right.
And then someone will leave early.
Well,
I think
we
it
can't
works.
leave
No.
until 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from 10 to 4, and we come earlier to set up, of course. And we have it sectioned off that different people help at different times, so it's not way too much on the people that are
The chair
Yeah,
of our
organizing.
chair of our event, though, will probably be there all day, And she'll be bringing the tent and the
Teddy,
table.
how long have you been the
Right.
president of the group?
Just this year, started in 2018 to
Yeah.
2019, and I'll be president for another year to
Oh.
2020.
Hey, so how long have you been the secretary?
Oh, excuse me.
Corresponding secretary.
Actually, it's been 12 years.
12 years. Uh-huh. How long have you been in all
Off and
total?
on, off and on. And,
Okay.
and there hasn't been, I've been at other positions in between, but
How long have you been in all total, Teddy?
I've been a member since, I believe it was 2010, so
Okay. You
For
guys have
almost
been in
10
there.
years.
we promote you fast.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many members do you have in the garden club?
58.
58.
58.
Yes.
All ages, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
What from the youngest to the oldest? What do you think?
I don't know.
We don't know.
We never talk about age.
Yeah, we don't
Well,
talk about
Have you
age.
seen the obituary?
We just keep on going.
100 years old,
Right,
way
right.
over. Yeah, it's not our parents, grandparents' world anymore. So
Right.
you have coming up a plant sale on Saturday, June 1st, rain or shine. Where is on Dilla Street, Louisa
Louisa
Lake
Lake.
Park? Is that where the trail is? The walk? Okay, we can buy
Yes,
it.
that's
Okay.
where the start of the Charles River Trail.
Would you be right there? At
Right
Yes.
there, right at the parking lot.
Right at the parking lot, right in front of the gazebo.
Yeah, 8
There.
to 1.
Right.
No, 8 to 12.
8 to 12.
Now, rain
Right.
or shine.
Yes.
I hope you have tents.
We do.
Yes.
Okay.
So anyone coming should look for the tent. It is rain or shine, but you can park right there, so you don't have to get wet.
What kind
Right.
of, which plants do you think you're going to have?
We're going to have hostas and we're going to also have some seedlings. Like the tomato plants and stuff like that. We're going to have some indoor house plants, but mostly outdoor ones, hostas and
I do best
just
with
any perennials.
outdoor,
that we're
indoor
gonna have.
plants are what I do best with.
People who have been busy hopefully digging up things from their garden.
Yeah.
I know I don't have a big garden, but
Yeah.
I managed to find all kinds of things out there.
Yeah.
All kinds of perennials, from lily of the valley to daylilies to Dusty Miller, and
Yeah,
so
I
we have a real
Solomon
variety.
seal.
I would say we'll have hundreds of plants altogether, and we'll have a lot of annuals, and so we don't just have perennials. We have flowering plants. We have
Right.
lots of succulents.
Mhm.
I've been growing some canna bulbs, so I've got canna plants. So it's,
What are you going to bring?
Right. Well, I'm going to bring some lily of the valley, some Solomon seal, some hostas, some I don't know what else. Oh, I'm hoping to dig up some lilac. I have some lilac bushes that are small.
What are the Johnny Jump Ups my mom used to like? Those are they the
They're
violet?
like the
they're probably
the little
hiding in
pans-
your yard.
little purple.
Look, they
little
come up in your
pansies.
grass.
Yeah, they,
or the vinca.
I don't know.
too.
Mom called them Johnny Jump Ups.
Yeah, they're
Johnny
little
Jump
yellow-
Ups are the little
faces.
baby
little purple,
pansies.
beautiful.
Yeah.
She would plant those. They would. I think they're perennial, aren't they?
Yeah, they'll come up again.
They will, yeah. They
depending on the
reseed
winter,
themselves, yeah.
Now, that's the plant sale. That's Saturday, June 1st, coming up, 8 to 12, over in Milford on Dilla Street, the Louisa Lake parking lot. If you know where that trail is, where people go to walk and all, it's pretty easy to see from the road. I mean, if you're going back and forth and trying to hitch to the other part of Milford, that's a nice. Well, it's
Yeah,
a
that's
shortcut
the
when there's no
connecting
traffic.
road.
It's just like, oh, have you been on that road when you was bumper to bumper?
Yes.
It's not usually too bad when I go, but
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's the working week a lot, you know.
Yeah.
But just you got to time that one. Now, what's coming up also this year with anything?
Well, we're in the Celebrate Milford on May 18th. We have an annual banquet we're ending up with an annual banquet at Coachman's Inn in Bellingham
Mhm.
in June.
Now, what's this banquet all about?
it's an end of the year celebration, so to speak.
So,
Well,
yeah.
everybody's invited? Or is it just a group?
Just members.
Just
the members
members.
group. Cool.
Yes.
Although I suppose if someone called and
dinner?
said, "Can we come?" They
Will you have a
Yeah.
guest speaker at all? Anybody?
no, just ourselves.
Just the dinner.
Yeah,
I don't know where is that located in Bellingham, Coach.
it's on
one-
Rentham Road,
Rentham Road.
off 126.
Okay, I'm not on 126 very often. 140 is what I
It's
know
way,
most.
it's quite a ways down.
It's past Walmart and Market Basket the other way? Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's-
It's,
Heading towards Hollis and Hopkinton direction.
no, it's
No.
going,
The other
it's
way.
going south.
Oh, okay. It's
Uh,
up that way. That's really good. Now, I know that I went to the, gosh, was it last year? That big flower show in that. What is that old, is it the Memorial Building? What is that near the library in Milford, the big old brick building? What is
That's
that?
Memorial Hall.
Memorial
That is
Hall.
amazing.
Right.
Those stairs, I nearly, they're old and they're like so narrow going down. I'm like hanging onto the railing. It was
Yeah.
amazing, the different floral designs and everything.
Yeah.
Who won that? Who got didn't somebody get first prize?
Well, each class gets a first place,
Yeah.
and then you do have a best of the show type of thing, but I felt we had really good designs.
Oh, you did? They even
Yes.
had a pianist there?
Yeah.
And a
Yeah.
group? How long did that go for? It seems like it was all day.
It was just it was Friday night and Saturday.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Are you going to do it again soon?
well, we've talked about it, but we haven't set any plans.
No.
I think that was a winner.
Yeah.
I mean, I had
And
never
I
been
think
to it.
sometimes the sooner you set a date and do it, the sooner it gets done.
Yeah, I had never
Otherwise,
been to a flower
you
show, and that was, I think,
And our
I-
previous one was 10 years ago, so.
my grandmother lived in Arlington, and she loved going into, is it Boston for the annual flower show there?
Yes.
Somewhere. She was a big deal. It was a real big deal to go to that flower show. And the different, I don't know that much about plants and flowers, but when I went in, I was so taken aback by the different themes that the ladies took. With the different, and just, did Elaine, our friend Elaine McNana, did she win something? She didn't.
She did a design. She did an all foliage,
Yeah.
all green design.
Okay.
And I've forgotten what she went, but I know she got a ribbon.
You had a lot of
Right,
people in there. A
yes.
friend and I went. I didn't know what to expect, but even when we left, it was becoming packed.
Mhm.
Lots, and I think they had a couple of kids with their parents come in
Oh,
and
yes.
look around.
Yeah, because we had the junior gardeners had an
They
education
had
table.
our junior gardener group. They did a
You had
display.
junior gardeners
Yes,
in
we
your
do.
group.
Once a month, we go over to one of the schools and we work with a group of third and fourth graders. This year we have mostly fourth graders, but the whole idea is that they learn about plants, they learn about design, they learn about how to grow and start plants. We have a meeting coming up in a week or two where they'll be propagating plants.
They didn't have this one. I don't remember that.
And I have a plant that goes to junior gardeners every year. It's
Oh.
a big old spider plant that gets lots of babies. So I take the plant in and I cut a baby off and.
Did you
and
both know?
grow.
Did you know when you were a kid in school that you were drawn to plants and flowers? And that?
No.
Did you, Hazel? You knew. Well, how did you get into it? How did you become interested, Teddy?
I wound up being able to go to one of the plant sales, and I met Carol Burke, who gave me a chive plant. And I thought, I always liked chives, and it was like that. And I always wanted to be a part of it, of the flower. I've always heard about and read about the raffle fundraiser that they have in November, and wanted to be a part of it. And so I heard about joining, and
That was it.
that next September I joined.
Now, when's your next meeting? If anybody wants to.
Our next meeting is May 20th.
May 20th.
May 20th is coming up.
That's this coming Monday
We'll-
night.
And that night we'll be planting the downtown pots.
Right.
We have 23 pots throughout town.
And what time is it going to be, and where is it going to be? The meeting
Well, we'll meet at the parking lot at
At 5
Senior
o'clock.
Center.
at the senior center on
at
Bow
5
Street.
o'clock.
Okay.
And then we'll be given plants to go to the different places to put them in the downtown pots. And then we're coming back to the senior center to have a pizza dinner
Yeah.
and stuff. And then
We have a meeting that-
we'll have a
where
meeting
we
that
elect
night.
A
Next
meeting that
year's set
night.
of
So if somebody
officers.
wanted to come on the 20th at 7 o'clock, what time do you have your meeting?
No,
No,
it's
no,
at 5.
It'll be
We're
at
we're
5.
meeting.
If they want to come and they can just come on over and watch and get to know you, right?
Right.
They can
Probably
go
the best time for them to come would be in our September meeting.
at this September. Now, are you going to be off for the summer?
Yes.
Well,
We don't
we'll be
meet
doing
for-
some field trips, so to speak. We're planning a field trip to the Andreas Sculpture Gardens in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
We're going to a local farm.
Yeah.
And
where else you
then there's a third thing we were going to do.
I just had it. Bonsai West.
Bonsai.
Bonsai
That's
West
over in Bellingham,
in
isn't it?
Acton.
No,
well,
this is
there's
up-
one
this
in
is up north.
Acton.
This is
Okay.
Littleton.
But I know I've seen that sign in Bellingham.
Right, there is one in Bellingham, but this is
There
a
is.
totally different group, or different place.
What's your favorite flower? Which one do you have? Favorite plant or flower?
I guess dahlias.
The what?
Dahlias.
Dahlias. What about you?
I don't really have a favorite anymore. I like them all.
We are talking with the Greenleaf Garden Club members, a couple of them. Teddy Weber is the president, and Hazel Schroeder is a corresponding secretary. Now,
I forgot to tell you
Yeah.
about.
oh yes, we
We're-
gotta hold this. Let me hold this up for you. What? Now that you got this, the seashell. You didn't make the seashell.
Right.
You got that. But if you can zero in on that, Paul. See if you can. You put.
I put a succulent in there and some shells and some stones, and we will be selling them at the May 18th Celebrate Milford. We will also be raffling off a big basket of gardening goodies,
Yeah.
all kinds of things in that,
And a large container.
and a large container planting with all kinds of plants and
Yeah.
stuff that
You did
one
this.
of our members is working on.
You did this one. Will this one be at
Yes.
the sale?
Yes.
She's got shells in here. And what's this guy right here?
It's
What's
a
this?
succulent.
A succulent.
I don't know what
I
kind.
think it looks to me like an echeveria, but
Oh, I also see one of those little shiny things, some little stones,
Yeah.
the shells. Do you just kind of go as you go, or do you think ahead what you're going to do when you do something? What do you? I think I would
sort
just
of think ahead,
I
but
think-
yeah.
I love the
arrange it as
shell.
we
This
go.
is what a thing you have in your Cape Cod cottage.
Yes.
one of the things that Teddy's won't be the only one there. We'll have lots of them, and different people will be doing their own creative containers, and
So there will be
Right.
other shells,
Oh,
but
yeah.
everybody's different, right?
Yeah.
everybody's will be different.
How can people get a hold of you? Teddy, how can they?
Through, well, if they want by email, it's greenleafgardenclub@gmail.com. We also have a Facebook site.
And we have a website, so if
And
they
we
just,
have a
if they
website.
just go Greenleaf Garden Club,
Yeah.
.org.
it'll come up.
How old? This has been around for a long time. I think Elaine had mentioned that.
Yeah.
How many years have you been in existence?
51.
51.
You guys were kids when this
We-
one started. Jeez. 51 years?
Yeah, we just celebrated
Our
our
50th.
50th
In fact,
with the flower
the
show.
flower show was our 50th
Do you ever do things
celebration.
in tandem with the auxiliary over at the hospital? Have like a...
We have a garden therapy where we do things
That-
with the
With-
with care. They don't call it nursing home anymore.
What's it called? Cornerstone?
Countryside.
Countryside
Countryside.
health.
Health care
center.
center.
Plant therapy at the countryside up the street. Is that assisted living or is it a nursing home or what is that?
I think it's
That's,
it's a nursing home rehabilitation center.
Yeah.
And once again, once a month.
Once a month
during
you
the
go up
winter.
there and
Yeah.
people are given like, what are they given? Like a gizmo and some dirt and
A
plants?
container, well, a
What's a
container,
container?
and usually we do flower arranging.
Yeah.
So they get a container, and then
Some
we
flowers.
give them flowers and show them what we had worked up, and then let them
And let them
do what they want.
And they you said last time, they really like this.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
get to keep it.
And both,
Right.
both sides like it. The people who brought it all in and
Yeah.
the people who benefit from it. So
Right.
How many of the members go over there to help and do this?
Usually it's
Each-
around
well, it's
4
five.
or 5 people.
Oh, I
Each-
know. I would
each
think
month.
that was a blast
and
if
they're
I was
different
over
people.
there.
They're not,
Right.
would
Yeah,
be-
it's
that's a lot.
different people.
Something to look forward
every
to.
month. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Now,
the-
do they know when you're coming? The residents, do they know?
Yeah.
They know ahead of
The
time.
manager will.
They're like-
let
And they'll
them know.
ask, when
yeah.
are you coming back?
Oh.
Yeah, they will.
Greenleaf
One
Garden
of the-
Club over in Milford. Now, you're going to have the summer off.
Well, we also have a new project coming up in the summer.
Oh.
We're working
Oh,
with,
nice.
you asked if we worked with other organizations.
Yeah.
We'll be working with the Friends of the Library and the Town Parks Department to redo
Yeah.
the garden behind the library.
Well, they did something different over there. What was that?
Well, the library has now been is gone. and it will be totally redone.
The library garden that
And-
was.
Yeah, they had a dog statue there for a little
Yeah,
but
they
that's
moved the
being
dog
moved
statue
forward.
back. Well,
And the whole, it's all being redesigned.
right.
And so this summer, it will be finished and hopefully, and we'll be planting
You guys will
plants.
be
and-
over there
And we'll have our
planting.
area that we'll be planting. And we already have the sidewalk garden, which
Yeah.
we maintain. Right now, it looks beautiful with tulips.
You're looking
Yeah.
forward to it.
I went
Yeah.
by it today just to see the tulips. And
That
it
dog,
really
every
does-
single year, I would always take the kids up to the Milford Library. That dog, somebody would put, was it the former, I forgot his name, he was a great guy. He used to be like a custodian over there. Somebody would put a scarf around that dog's neck. Do you ever figure out who did that? I almost want, it was like a red scarf. I don't
And
know.
but their custodian is very helpful. He helps water.
There's one that retired recently, though. Yeah, that I'm talking about, I think, I can't think of his first name. There must be a new custodian over there, because I think I saw...
Well, Steve is the one I know.
Okay, I think this was an older gentleman, and he retired. But I always remember that dog. And then you could kind of like snake your way through. Now, will people still be able? I forgot.
Yeah, there'll be paths through the garden.
Yes.
And there'll be more benches for people to sit.
Oh, you're gonna have to, okay.
So it'll be a true library garden, I think.
It's just right outside the children's room. You can look
Yes.
right at it from like the
Yeah.
children's window.
And so I think that together with the library garden that we already maintain,
Yeah.
it'll be really.
Do you guys ever get together with other local garden clubs and just
Oh, yeah.
have a blast? You know, just
Well,
have a big show?
we have an a meeting coming up. It's a statewide meeting,
Oh.
and there will be probably a couple of 300 garden club members there, which we get to network with.
Where's
and
that meeting
yes.
going to be?
That will be in Dedham.
That's not too far.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
And then we have district meetings. Where local clubs get together twice a year to
Yeah.
share ideas. And
So what's coming up when you come back in September? Your first meeting is...
We're still planning that.
You're still planning it.
yeah, we had a meeting this week, so it's all we've got ideas, but we have
Yeah.
to formalize things.
Yes.
You're going to have a busy year ahead, I think.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. When I think of the local hospitals, the way they're coming up more open-minded nowadays, it's not the way it used to be with all this rigidity. Now it's like, yay, let's have a fashion, let's do this to raise money. I was thinking, you'd never work in tandem with the auxiliary over here at Milford and get like a...
Other than to go and support them.
Huh?
Other than to go
support
and
them, yeah.
support them.
That would be an interesting fundraiser for the hospital. You know, if they did something like that.
Yeah.
Kind of neat. What part do you enjoy the most about being in the Greenleaf Garden Club? What do you guys like the most? I mean, other than your flowers and plants.
I think I like the designing part to learn. That's basically what I got into it for.
Yeah.
And then it just grew. And also I like doing the garden therapy. So
Yeah, I like that. What about you, Shreyas?
Well, I too I love horticulture and gardening, but I also really love design.
Yeah.
And so I initially started going in the garden club because of the design programs.
Yeah.
But I find since I've been in it for a while, I've got a lot of good friends.
Yeah.
I once had some surgery, and they took me to and from and stayed with me.
Oh, that's
so
good.
that's pretty nice to have a group like that.
Yeah.
That is so
It's a good
supportive.
camaraderie,
They're
right?
supportive of each other.
Are there any men in the group?
No. Traditionally, it always seems to have been a woman's.
I know a lot of... There's
It was-
guys who like
I
gardening.
think when garden clubs started, it was an outlet for women who really were interested in organization and contributing to their community and so forth. And
Yeah.
so it started with women. And so
But men are welcome.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, welcome.
I mean, there are guys out there. We used to have a next door neighbor. They loved gardens. Guys are out
there
there.
are a lot of plant societies have a lot of garden.
Why is it that
and
the men don't show up? If they love it, they think there's too many girls here.
I don't know.
Once in a while we have a
man who comes,
man
Yeah.
comes.
Do they stay?
they don't usually join.
Yeah.
I remember that like I was
That's
saying,
the
the big plant fair up there in Milford that I went to at the Memorial Building. Dr. Heller, he used to be the vet up the street.
yes.
Terrific. We used to
He's
take
been very
our pets
supportive.
there, and he was there. I said, "Hi, Dr. Heller." He must enjoy it too.
Yeah.
It's
He's
his.
been very supportive of the library gardens.
That sounds like him. He is. We got about 3 minutes left. Again, how can they reach you?
They can reach us through greenleafgardenclub@gmail.com, or greenleafgardenclub.org.
And just go for it and say, I'm interested. And the next meeting is May 20th.
Right.
Right. And
Right.
show up at 5 o'clock at the Senior Center on Bow Street in Milford. And you can watch the girls get ready for the event coming up in Milford. And then the meeting is after that, right?
Right.
About what time will the meeting be?
It's hard to predict because
Yeah.
it all depends on how long
All right.
it takes to
And everyone's
plant.
welcome. You're welcome to come if you're curious about this. Come on over and you can watch what they do, watch them in action, and then stick around for the meeting after.
And
Right.
also, they might watch the newspapers because our meetings are usually an article is put in the newspaper
Yeah.
that tells when it is, where it is, what
Yeah,
it's
I
all
think
about.
you're in our,
Yes.
our town crier. Yes.
Yes,
Crier
we are
usually
in
has
the town.
an
Thank you so
article.
much for being with us.
And,
Thanks a lot, and good
Thank
luck
you.
with the upcoming events.
Thank
All right,
you.
we'll see you next time. I'll be my guest.
Thank you.
Good job.